The unit will arrive on a crate partially assembled. Refer to the uncrating video for more details. Once the unit is uncrated, make sure it is free from the shipping materials. Remove packaged hardware and place to the side. The ground speed control levers come loosely assembled on the unit. Before tightening the hardware all the way, make sure both control levers are aligned. You can now tighten the hardware to 13 foot-pounds of torque. After you unpack the seat, install it on the seat mount plate and hand tighten the 4 retaining nuts. Position the seat as desired by sliding it forward or backwards, and then securely tighten the retaining nuts. Connect the wire harness to the seat switch located at the bottom of the seat. Make sure that the latch is clipped onto the switch lock. If it is not correctly connected, the engine will shut down when the parking brake is disengaged. Use the dipstick to check the engine oil. If necessary, add engine oil through the oil fill. Check the engine operator's manual for oil recommendations. This unit is equipped with 2 transmissions and oil expansion tanks. The oil level should only be checked when the unit is cold. Both transmissions should be filled with oil up to the full cold mark located on the side of the tanks. If necessary, add 20 W50 conventional detergent motor oil to the full cold mark. Now, check the unit's tire pressure. While the max inflation stamped on the tire may differ slightly, we suggest 25 psi for the front tires and 15 psi for the back tires. These pressures help provide proper traction and extend the life of the tires. To check the mower blade bolt torque, start by locking the mower in its highest cutting position. Check to make sure that the blades are installed with the airlifts pointing up towards the deck. After that, check that the blade is fully seated on the spindle shaft and that a washer is installed between the blade and the mounting bolt. Check that each blade mounting bolt is torqued between 50 and 60 foot-pounds, or 68 to 81 Newton meters, while holding on to the appropriate pulley bolt with a wrench. Check that each pulley bolt is torqued between 50 and 60 foot-pounds, or 68 and 81 Newton meters, while holding on to the appropriate blade mounting bolt with a wrench. Lock the deck lift pedal in the transport position. Place the cutting height adjustment pin in the 4-inch position and lower the deck lift pedal until the deck lift arm contacts the cutting height adjustment pin. Verify that the mower blades are flat and not bent or broken. A bent or broken blade must be replaced. Position the outside mower blades so that they are facing front to back. Measure the distance between the outside tips of the blades and the ground. The front measurements should equal 4 inches. The rear measurements should equal 4 1/4 inches. If the measurements do not equal these measurements, refer to the dealer setup instructions for more details. Lower the mower deck to its lowest cutting position. Remove the mower deck guards and floor pan to gain access to the mower deck drive belt. Check the routing of the belt. The V side of the belt should be seated in the pulley grooves of the PTO clutch pulley and the spindle pulleys. The back side of the belt should contact the face of the front stationary idler pulleys, the rear stationary idler pulley, and the adjustable idler pulley. If the belt is not properly seated, refer to the dealer setup instructions. After you've confirmed proper installation of drive belts, install the mower deck guards and the floor pan. To ensure smooth operation and longevity, it is important to apply the proper amount of oil and grease to certain designated areas. The mower deck spindles, the mower deck idler arm, rear transmission cradle pivots, and the front caster wheel axles should always have ample grease applied. Not all greases are compatible. The product is manufactured using heavy-duty lithium complex EP NLGI Grade 2 grease. Using non-compatible grease could damage or cause premature parts failures. In addition, oil should be applied to all deck lift linkage pivots and discharge chute hinges. Generally, all moving metal parts should be oiled where contact is made with other parts. To add fuel, simply remove the fuel cap and fill just below the bottom of the fuel tank neck. Once filled, reinstall the fuel cap. Raise the seat to reveal the battery housing. Carefully connect the red positive battery cable to the positive battery post, making sure that the cable boot completely covers the positive terminal. Then, connect the black negative battery cable to the negative battery post. Now, it's time to test the engine and confirm everything has been assembled properly. While sitting in the operator's seat, engage the parking brake, disengage the PTO switch, and pivot the ground speed control levers fully outwards towards the tanks, locking them in the neutral position. Set the engine throttle control to fast throttle position. Then fully close the choke by pulling the knob out fully. Insert the key into the ignition switch and turn it to start. After the engine starts, gradually open the choke. Reduce to half throttle speed and allow the engine to warm. Warm up the engine by running it for at least 1 minute before engaging the PTO switch or driving the unit. After warming the engine, always operate the unit at full throttle when mowing. After assembly, it is important to perform safety checks. If the unit does not pass a test, do not operate the unit. Begin with the functional tests. 1. Check the unit for loose bolts, screws, nuts, etc. 2. Start the engine and check all the controls for proper operation: ground speed control levers, parking brake, throttle cable, electric PTO clutch, etc. 3. Stop the engine and check for fluid leaks: oil, fuel, and hydraulic oil. 4. If any control fails to operate properly during testing or seems to be out of adjustment, check and readjust it according to the adjustment procedures in the dealer setup instructions. Refer to the dealer setup instructions for operational safety checks.